I really look at Avarra as an integral part of our overall program. We're getting past the point of reps just knowing information and getting to the point where they're really comfortable using that information in a real life scenario. My name is Nisha McPherson, and I am the VP of Revenue Enablement at Betterworks. One of the things that makes it really hard to up-level an enterprise sales team is that they're not going through a million different deals at a time. They're going through a few large, important deals. One of the things that gets me really excited about Avarra is that we can make sure that our team is staying fluent and staying flexible in how they respond to prospects. There are multiple use cases that we're using with Avarra. So we are using it for our onboarding to help ramp up our new hires faster. And when you're onboarding enterprise reps, especially, the ramp period is typically a long time. One of the things I think a lot about for sales kickoffs is how you can make it an interactive experience. My goal for our most recent one was to make it about 80 to 90% interactive. The way that we were able to do that was by doing most of our on-stage presentations. We brought that into pre-work. So I don't even know how many simulations I made. I made them around customer stories. We did certifications around our first call deck and a contest around customer stories at the event. One of the things that I thought was really interesting was that I did role-play simulations for all of the customer stories except for one. And guess what was the one customer story that reps really struggled telling? It showed me very specifically just how important it is to do those role-play simulations before we put them in front of any sort of real-life people. The results of the role-playing, specifically for sales kickoff, were fantastic. One of the things that was really eye-opening for me was how much better the reps could tell stories as a result going through the role-playing practices before they got to the event. In the future, my plan is that anytime I train the sales team on something that they're going to be using to talk to our prospects for, that we'll be using Avarra for it. I really look at Avarra as an integral part of our overall program. We're getting past the point of reps just knowing information and getting to the point where they're really comfortable using that information in a real life scenario. If you are a sales enablement, sales ops, or sales leader, Avarra is an amazing tool to utilize as part of your overall program. The implementation of Avarra is so fast and so easy that there's no reason not to individual sales leaders to use it. I would describe Avarra as my favorite tool for taking information and making it real. We can do all the e-learnings, we can do all the live trainings in the world, but unless reps have a chance to actually practice that information in a way that feels relevant to their day-to-day jobs, it's not going to stick. Avarra is one of the things that actually helps make the information sticky. The Avarra team has been amazing from the very first sales call, from the very first demo, all the way through to now. I know that I can lean on the team for any questions that I have, but even more than that, things that I have not even thought of. The outlook for the partnership between Avarra and Betterworks is endless. I'm always looking for additional ways that we can bring in role-play simulations, but even just looking at the next couple quarters going forward, we're utilizing it for competitive training. I have it for a contest. I have it for different objection handling programs. And of course, we're going to be utilizing it for our new hires as well. So the sky's the limit for us. If you have not considered using a role-play simulator because you've seen some of the cringy, awkward ones in the past, take a look at Avarra. Avarra is something that is not about the look and the feel of a role-play simulator. It's about the depth of knowledge that AI can bring to a role-play that really makes the interactive aspects of it so compelling and useful to a sales team. Even if I left Betterworks, this is one of those tools I want to bring with me to use again and again and again. And it is something that I talk to my peers about whenever I can as well. This is an amazing tool.